Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. इसको हम लोग दूसरी साइड रख सकते हैं सर। इसको दूसरी साइड कर लेते हैं। हाँ जी। थोड़ा सा बड़ा कर लेते हैं। ये थोड़ी कटिंग कर लिया करो, बेटर रहता है। जैसे ये स्क्रीन में से ना ये कटिंग हो जाती है, जैसे ये नजर आ रहा है जो। ये इसकी कटिंग कर लिया, ये वाले। हाँ हाँ, ठीक है। थोड़ा इसको ऊपर को कर लो, मतलब बड़ा कर लो साइज थोड़ा सा। मैं इसको सेट कर देता हूँ साइज को ना इधर से। ये साइज बड़ा करना। हाँ, बिल्कुल। चलो, लेट्स स्टार्ट। So, welcome to ICA classes. Basically, we are making some setting so that it should be beneficial for you. So, student, I would like to see how many have already joined with us. Send good morning so that we can understand that how many are present till now. So, the word good morning is something new for you. I expect. Basically, I'm using the word good morning so that everyone who is going to start this lecture must start with the energy, and the energy comes from the sun. And whenever we are awaken in the morning, we always says good morning, and with that, our energy comes in us, and that automatic energy comes from sun to us. So, due to that reason, the word good morning is always welcome. Whenever we are talking to any such person who are the well-known speakers, they are normally using the word good morning because we are normally lazy in the evening. Now we are feeling idle and lazy. But when we are saying good morning, say once to yourself, good morning, then you will feel energy in yourself. Very good, very good. So, seeing the enthusiasm of the students, feeling energetic. I'm also feeling energetic with your enthusiasm. Good, good, very good, very good. Everyone has sent it. Good, good, good morning. Write it once again. Those who have sent evening must send the good morning. That should be better. It will be helpful for them for their studies. So let's start. First of all, tell me, is there any doubt in the previous lecture? We have already discussed many points in our previous lecture. Just tell me, having if there is any doubt to you. Expecting there is no doubt. So if there is no doubt, it means for everything is clear to every student. So if everything is clear, it will be beneficial for us. So send me the doubts. Very good. Very good. Very good. Expecting there's no doubt to you. So how you will start these studies of profit prior to incorporation? We will do some questions by our practice. We will do some questions with me. Means we have divided our questions into two parts. One part is to be covered by you. Second part will be discussed by me. I'll let you do those questions. And third part will be the practice which you will made in the lectures, in the training session, in the classes, and those lectures will be beneficial for you because in that case you will also increase your speed. So to increase your speed, I would like to start with those. Expecting there's no doubt to any student because I'm getting these comments that there's no doubt to anyone. So let's start with the example number two. Let's start with example number two, illustration number two. Yes, illustration number two. Now your duty is to calculate time ratio first. First, get the time ratio first, beta. Within 10 seconds, you have to calculate the time ratio. We'll do this question, no matters. So time ratio is very good. Time ratio 1:3 is the right answer sent by the students. So coming to sales ratio, good answer by the students. Time ratio 1:3. Now coming to the sales ratio, he says during the year 2021-22, the total sales were 48 lakh, of which 9,60,000 were for the first 6 months. Now this has been made clear कि हमारी जो sales हैं, those sales are divided into two parts. A part of the sale is made in the first 6 months and part of the sale is made in the next 6 months. So let's do it. He says that sales for the first 6 months is equal to 9,60,000. Now, if the sale for the first 6 months is 9,60,000, then the sales for the remaining, because we have 1 year with us, so how much will be the sale for the remaining months? That is 48 lakhs minus 9,60,000. So how much it is? 38 lakh 40,000. Now what means for the first 6 months? First 6 months means for 1st of April 2021 to 30th of September 2021. And what means for these 6 months? This is 1st of October 21 to 31st of March 2022. So what is the sale per month? Sales per month from 1st of April to 30th of September. That is equal to 9,60,000 divided by 6. So this is equal to 1,60,000 per month. And sales per month from 1st of October to 31st of March is equal to 38,40,000 divided by 6, because this is for 6 months. 9,60,000 is for 6 months. So how much will be for the 6 months? 38,40,000 is for the total 6 months. So how much will be for 1 month? It is 6,40,000 per month. Is that clear to everyone? Always try to give time to sales ratio. Don't do it with speed. It will be done with a logic, with a concept. Without concept, it is always fake. So now you will have to check it out that what is the pre-period. Pre-period is equal to 1st April to 1st of July, that is 30th of June. So this is pre-period. Now what is the sale per month in this period? In this period, that is April, May, June, July, August, September. So 6 months are there: April, May, June, July, August, September. You may note it down in two ways. One way is which we have discussed in our previous lecture also, like this. We'll write here April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. And we'll write here the sale. What is the sale per month? 160 each month. So this is 1,60,000 per month. And then 6,40,000 per month. In all these months, it is 6,40,000. And in all these months, it is 1,60,000 per month. But what is our pre-period, beta? Our pre-period is 1st of April to 1st of July. That means for these 3 months. And the sale during these 3 months is 1,60,000 into 3. Whereas for the remaining months, it is post period. This is pre-period and this is post period. In our post period, our sale is 1,60,000 into 3 plus 6,40,000 into 6. So this is 4,80,000 and this is it is 44,80,000. Forty-three lakh 20,000, sorry. 43 lakh 20,000. Total is 48 lakh, no? 44 lakh 80,000 plus 43 lakh 20,000, it is 48 lakh. So what is the ratio? 4 lakh 80,000 means 48 is to 432. 4 lakh 43 lakh 20,000. So it is 432. If it will be divided, it will be divided by 12. 12 4 is the 48. 12 3 is the 36. 72. So it is 1 is to 9. Or it may be divided directly with this. This is 1 is to 9 ratio. This is a one way, which is somehow technical in this case. But if you will use this method, you will be a disciplined person who is using always a single method. Other way is also there, which may be used in this case. There's no problem, because in this case we may use the method. There's no problem, and that method is we may do like this: that my pre-period is 1st of April to 30th of June. So these are 3 months in which sale is 1,60,000 into 3. So it is 4,80,000. And my post period is 1st of July to 31st of March. In this period, first 3 months sale is 1,60,000 into 3 plus 6,40,000 into 6. So in this way, the sale is 43,20,000. One and the same thing, there's no worry. Again, same, you may use any method, there's no problem at all. But this method is a conceptual method which will be used by us whenever we are feeling anything difficult. Whenever we are confused that how to solve it, we can do it easily with this method. Very good. So students have given the answers and the answer is obviously accurate. There's no problem. Interested to copy, then do it. Otherwise, I'm coming back to the question. So now we have to prepare a performa. We have to understand how these questions will be solved. For that purpose, we have to go for a performa system. Now, what is the performa? Performa is the format given in the question in the solution to you. This is a good format. There's no problem. Particular total amount, basis of apportionment, pre and post. This is a good format. We'll use this format to solve this question. There's no problem at all. So let's do it on your copies. For that sake, prepare a performa with me. First of all, what you have to write in your copies, you have to do it. Don't check the example, because if it is to be done, then I am the right person who may see that, because I'm doing it for you. If it is solved with me, there's no requirement of doing it, but we are doing it just for the purpose of our practice. Because when you will do it, you will understand what you have to write. Statement showing allocation of income and expenses in pre and post incorporation period for the year ended 31st of March 2022. Or we may write another word, profit and loss account of Messrs, whatever is the name of the company, for the year ended. So this is also a good word, there is no problem. 31st of March 2022. Anything you may write, because when we are doing it in statement form, we are normally writing it like this, but this is also good. So as per the case, you may write, there's no problem. What is written in your solution? The statement showing calculation of power. So they are writing in this way in this question, but in another question they may write something different. Like, yeah, they are writing the same word in illustration number 3rd also in 4. They are writing a statement showing. So they are using the same word again and again. It is up to your choice, because this is basically the allocation of profit. And the format for allocation of profit is also known to us, because that we have done in our share capital chapter also, that in case of companies, the format is in vertical form. Then this is post, this is pre, this is basis, this is total, this is particulars. So we may write here particulars, total, basis of allocation, pre, post. Okay. Now we have to start it with GP, gross profit. First of all, we may go for the sale minus direct expenses if it is given to you. But in this case, already they have calculated GP for you. Sale is 48 lakh that is given to you. GP is also calculated. GP is 7 lakh 81,600. If GP is already calculated by him, there is no problem of recalculating it. We know it GP is directly allocated in the ratio of sale. So we'll do it. Gross profit 7 lakh 81,600 to be allocated in the ratio of sales, which is 1:9. Now divide it. How to divide it? Now this is another way how you will have to divide it. Whenever you have to do it, keep it into your mind that 7 lakh 81,600 is to be allocated. Now for allocating anything in sales ratio, you have to total sale ratio. What is the total of sale ratio? That is 1 plus 9. It's equal to 10. So we have to divide everything by 10. Means 7 lakh 81,600 is divided by 10 in our mind. And we'll get the answer. It is 78,160 beta. So now we know it very well. Here we have to go for the 78,160 into 1. So we will write here 78,160. But here we need calculation. So we'll use calculator for that. This is 78,160 into 9. We will get 703,440. 703,440. It will be easy to calculate because we will not have to waste our time in calculations only. So for that purpose, we may use this way. Then we have to get it total, that is total of our incomes. No other income is there. So total incomes A. Now we have to write expenses. Here also we may go for the heading incomes before writing GP. There's no problem. It will be good enough. Now director fees is given to you. Let's discuss which expense will be allocated in which ratio. Director fees. First, sir, can you solve illustration number 3? We will do every question. There's no worry. Need to write basis of allocation. Exactly, beta, we must have to. सर कैन यू सॉल्व ओके सर क्या मेरा मैसेज विजिबल है बिल्कुल विजिबल है सभी के मैसेज पुष्पक बट सर व्हाट अबाउट द डिटेल्स गिवन इन क्वेश्चन डिटेल्स गिवन इन क्वेश्चन which details Pinky I can't understand please tell me but sir what about the details given in question which details beta I am doing everything from the question only मुझे लगता है मैंने सभी का आंसर दे दिया need to write basis of allocation exactly right beta we have to now director fees this is to be allocated in which ratio post exactly right beta this is allocated in post good let's write here for your understanding bad debts which ratio 14,400 bad debts is based on sales time or actual bad debts fast bad debts is always of debtors. Debtors are always related to sales. If nothing is mentioned, then bad debts are related to sales. Then advertisement. Advertisement, here it is very much clear that it is 4,000 per month. When any expense is fixed, then it is always based on time. Fixed expenses are based on time. Otherwise, advertisement is a expense which is based on sale because we are making advertisement and the result will be the sale. So advertisement is a sales expense because we are expecting that whatever advertisement we will get more and more sale. जैसे जैसे हम advertisement बढ़ाते हैं हमारी sale बढ़ती जाती है. Advertisement का direct relation sales से होता है. But इस question में उसने बड़ा ही clear करा है कि देखो जो advertisement है इस बार वो contractual system पे और monthly है. तो कोई भी expense जब monthly system में चला जाता है तो वो period based time based हो जाता है. तो ये time based रहेगा. Salaries are always time based good preliminary expenses these are related to company तो कंपनी से रिलेटेड है, सो इट विल गो टू पोस्ट ओनली बिकॉज कंपनी एग्जिस्ट इन द पोस्ट पीरियड ओनली. डोनेशन टू ए पोलिटिकल पार्टी. संडे को क्लासेस क्यों हुई? डायरेक्टर फीस विल गो इन पोस्ट. वेरी गुड, very good my dear students, very good, very good. Bad debts in sales ratio, exactly right, very good. चलो अभी लास्ट बताओ, डोनेशन टू ए पॉलिटिकल पार्टी गिवन बाय द कंपनी, दिस विल बी इन विच रेशियो? क्वेश्चन विल बी फ्रॉम योर साइड. Question will be for you. Donation to a political party given by the company goes to pre or post? Preliminary expenses post इसलिए होते हैं कविता. Actually, whenever we are talking about preliminary expenses are incurred for incorporation of a company, for preparing a company. When any expenses are incurred for a specific purpose, then that is an expense of that particular part only. Now, one more thing is there. Preliminary expenses are the deferred revenue expenditures. These expenses are not the expenses which are to be entered in P&L account directly. These expenses will be written off within the period of 8 years normally. So if we have incurred 8 lakh as a preliminary expense, then it doesn't mean so it will go to it will go to P&L account in the same year. It will go to balance sheet in the fictitious assets, or you may say the assets which are to be carried forward in the future years. So it is to be written off in 8 years meant for, if it is to be written in 8 years, it may be anything. I'm just taking an example. If it is to be written in 8 years, then it meant for 1 lakh go to P&L account and the remaining 7 lakh will be shown in balance sheet. Next year, 1 lakh further will go to P&L account and 6 lakh goes to balance sheet. So this is a way of preliminary expenses, underwriting commission, any deferred revenue expenditure. This will be according to this opinion only. But the most important thing is that this belongs to a company only. Preliminary expenses are incurred in the period of pre-incorporation, but this is incurred for incorporation of a company. अब खर्चा चाहे मैंने कभी भी कराओ, बट मैंने अगर अपने बच्चों के लिए खर्चा किया है तो वो बिजनेस में तो नहीं डाल सकता ना. एक्सपेंसेस मैंने कभी भी करेंगे, बट मैंने करे किसके लिए? अपने बच्चों के लिए, अपनी फैमिली के लिए, तो वो तो ड्राइंग्स में ही जाएंगे. आपको ऐसा तो कभी नहीं कहा गया कि वो टाइम बेस्ड पर देखोगे कब करें हैं भैया बताओ, नहीं. कैसे करें ये भी नहीं बात होती कि आपने कैश में दिया कि चेक से दिया. एनी एक्सपेंस इनकर्ड इन एनी वे will be allocated according to its nature and not according to the time. So first of all, the nature is important. So the nature is, in case of preliminary expenses, is a company because it belongs to a company, so it will go to companies. It will go to post incorporation. The answer given by the students is very good. Donation will go to post. Why? Because it is already mentioned here that this is paid by a company. If it is paid by a company, then it is very much clear. He has made it clear to you that if any expenses are incurred by a company, that means for this has been incurred only after incorporation of a company. Because in the pre-period there was no company. How a company will pay the expense? बेटा expense pay कर सकती है company अगर वो है ही नहीं. तो ये तो बड़ा clear है कि this will go to post because this expense is incurred only by the company itself. He has made it clear. So if he has made it clear that any expenses are incurred by the company, that means for it will go to post only, beta. Yeah. Now we have discussed about all expenses. Now I would like to get information from your side now. अभी आपकी टर्न आएगी बेटा, फटाफट बोलोगे एलोकेट करके. मुझे एलोकेशन का मेथड आपसे चाहिए, मुझे एलोकेशन की अमाउंट आप लोगों से चाहिए. एलोकेशन मैं नहीं करूंगा, अब आप करोगे और स्पीड से करोगे. स्टार्ट करते हैं फर्स्ट एक्सपेंस से. बताते जाओ कितनी अमाउंट आएगी और आप लोगों ने मेरे साथ साथ कैलकुलेट करना है बेटा. उससे पहले मैं क्वेरीज ले रहा हूँ, कुछ 2-3 क्वेरीज आई हुई मेरे पास. how we will get time for solving question after today's class? There will be another tomorrow morning. Exactly, Alok. But this is a schedule prepared by the ICE and I can't comment them on this. I will do one thing, one favor for you, beta. We will do all the questions and illustrations in our lectures today and tomorrow. Those which are to be practiced by you will be done by you in front of me. I'll help you. Just wait and watch the concept, the procedure of teaching by me. Then you will appreciate that this is okay. There's no worry. Your query comes into my mind also, and due to that reason, I have found a solution for you. We will do all the questions with each other. Don't worry. Okay. So this is basically due to the reason of maybe syllabus is too much, and they have to give more and more lectures for the benefit of the students. They are not interested to reduce the lecture, they are interested to give extra lectures. So maybe due to that reason they have done it. So we should have to appreciate them because they are giving us free of cost classes, they are giving us very good faculties, they are giving us very good system. So their concept is good. Sir, assuming a case if our net profit would have come more than 20,000, then how we will treat preliminary expenses, because it's been said that in pre-incorporation profit can be used for writing of preliminary expenses. No, no, beta, no such point is there. Net profit would have come more than 20,000, then how will? Because Akanksha, this type of question, whatever you are asking, is not a relevant question in this chapter. You have to uh, exclude this point from your mind. ये ऐसा कोई point ही नहीं है बेटा जो आपने पूछा है. ऐसा कोई point नहीं होता. Advertisement should be on actual basis. Advertisement should be on sales basis. Beta, one thing should be clear to everyone, that all expenses should be on actual basis if possible. If it is not possible to allocate such any expense on its actual basis, then we will go for the time base, then we will go for the sale base, then we will go for the pre or post base. If anything is clear that this is the actual amount incurred by us in pre period or post period, then it is very much clear we have to go for the actual base. Very good query, shabash. Tractor fees full amount in post, exactly, but sir, PYQS, Pinky, I can't understand what means for PYQS, please explain. Bad debts in pre 1440, exactly beta. Bad debts, very good. So students are solving the question. Let's do it because just otherwise our time will be reduced है ना. हमने जो सोचा है वो कर नहीं पाएंगे. चलो, डायरेक्टर फीस 60,000, बैड डेट्स 14,400. So director fees, don't use short form in the exam. 60,000, good. Short form is not allowed in the exam. I am using it just to save my time. 14,400 is the bad debts amount. This is sales waste. Amount is already sent by the students. I would like to appreciate their calculation. Assuming it is correct, beta, please check it out from the solution that is given here under. If it is wrong, then tell me, I'll help you. 1:9. Yes, it is okay, beta, because I think this is the right calculation made by you. Very good, shabash. Advertisement, it is very much clear. It will be time-based expense in this case. So it will be 12,000 and 36,000. Very good. This is advertisement. It is 48,000. So 3 months is, this is time-based, you know. 3 months it will go here. 4,000 per month hai. So this is very much clear. For 3 months it will go here. For 9 months it will go here. 9 into 4,000, 36,000. Or you may allocate it in time ratio. Time ratio allocation is very easy. Just see here it is. 48,000 is to be allocated in time ratio, which is 1:3. How to do it? You have to add these two. This is 4. Now divide 48,000 with 4. This is 12,000. Now this 12,000 is to be multiplied with 1 and 3. 12,000 into 1 is 12,000. 12,000 into 3 is 36,000. So your answer is there. Then we have another expense, that is salaries and general expenses, 2,50,000, 56,000 salaries and general expenses, 2,56,000. It is again time based. So it is to be divided by 4. You may do it by the calculator because that will be a good option. 64,000 and 1,92,000. Exactly right. Then preliminary expenses 20,000. Preliminary expenses 20,000 written off. Not will not have to enter preliminary expenses. We have to enter preliminary expenses written off in P&L account. It is 20,000. So it is post expense. Same is for donation. But on page number 5.8, page number, it's written. Maybe that will be given, Akanksha, that may be given from some other opinion. We'll discuss it for you. There's no worry. Just wait. We will discuss it later on that what meant for the point, whatever you are asking on page number 5.8. Just wait, beta. Pinky Kumari, previous year questions are to be done by you. There's no worry. I'll try to cover 1 or 2 questions or 3 questions for you, whatever is technical, if it is possible. If preliminary expenses are not written off, then what treatment should do? Basically, preliminary expenses are to be shown in the asset side of balance sheet if it is not written off. So we have to divide the amounts. If it is mentioned that preliminary expenses are 8 lakhs, out of that 1 lakh is to be written off this year, then 1 lakh is to be entered in P&L account. Remaining 7 lakh will go to balance sheet, asset side. In some questions, there may be a chance that they are writing off, they are entering in P&L account by the name preliminary expenses only, but that means for preliminary expenses written off if it is given in P&L account. If actual basis में total amount given है तो कैसे करें? If actual basis में total amount given है, बेटा कोई example आएगी तो मैं करके दिखा दूंगा. Carriage inward are computed in which ratio? Carriage inward is a direct expense to be allocated in sales ratio, but normally it doesn't comes to us because normally GP is already carried by them. Advertisement, okay, very good answer, very good. But these are not written off. How to treat it? Dinesh, I'm telling you again. Is that clear? That if preliminary expenses are given, but these are not to be written off, then it is to be entered in balance sheet. I think it is clear. Last item is donation. Donation will be entered in the post 20,000. Then you have to get it totaled. And then we have to make total is named as B. Whatever is the total that will be named as B. Then we have to make A minus B to calculate the profit. Profit will be A minus B. I would like to do it for you. I think you have noted it down. I will go to the new page. Yes. So what is the total? Tell me. Pre, post. Total expenses. All chapters are useful whenever you are doing audit. You need not to worry. And one thing I would like to tell you, beta, after doing CA, you must not expect that I'll get only the audit work. Whenever a person comes into the field, he has to start from the accounting, and even for the lifetime, number of chartered accountants are doing accounting field work. There is no problem. Accounting, auditing, there are reporting. There are many thousands of fields available for the chartered accountants now at time. So let's wait and watch. If you have to get guidance for the same, then it is of different sense because I am giving practical trainings, and in that practical training, I am trying to explain everyone about the concept that how they will get the job or how they will get the work. So if total is available with you, better tell me how much is the total. Free total is, I don't know how much is the total, whatever it is, write it here and then get the NP. That you have to do like this. First of all, you have to calculate the profit of pre, that will be written as profit transfer to capital reserve. Don't use short form in the examination. If gross loss is there, then all expenses should be added. Am I right? That is all calculation, and plus mathematics is better known to everyone. Whatever you are speaking, that may be correct. There's no problem. But that is all calculations. So here 720 is the profit and 362 if 480 is the profit. 720 and then net profit, that is 360 to 480. You have to write it separately. This will be transferred to capital reserve. It will be in separate line. This will be transferred to balance sheet as a addition to the last previous year profit or addition to the last year profit and loss account. So this is a net profit. This is a revenue profit. I would like to say this is a capital profit. So both are separate to be entered in the balance sheet separately. It will go to capital reserve in the balance sheet. It will go to profit or loss account in the balance sheet. Okay. So I think this is clear to everyone. Let's do the next. We have to do example number 3. Let's start, beta. Example number 3. Get the time ratio fast. Example illustration number 3. Do it. Get the time ratio. So time ratio is with you. This is Abdul comes first, Alok comes second, Neha comes third. Very good. Many students have sent the time ratio. Students have also created the sales ratio. So get it. Start calculating sales ratio first. Now time ratio is done. It is 1:2 is accurate. Those who have calculated but not able to send it, they must check it out. They have calculated 1:2 as the time ratio. Now start getting calculating sales ratio. Sales ratio, Abdul comes again first. Deepak comes second. Very good. Alok comes third. Very good. Send me the sales ratio fast, beta. Waiting for your answer. Sales ratio fast. Sales ratio, Pranav. Recalculate, beta. Pranav, recalculate, beta. Kabir, okay. Jyoti, okay. Very good, beta. Everyone is okay. Khushi, very good. Neha, Ashwin, everyone okay. Very good. Vidya, please calculate it again. Vidya, please calculate it again. Study it once again and then recalculate, beta. Very good, very good. Kavita, very good. Abhishek. Very easy to calculate sales ratio in this case, beta. It is very much clear that here 1600 lakhs is the total sale for the year, out of which before 31st July it is 400 lakhs. Now, in this case, what you have to do is GP ratio is constant, that is 25%. if GP ratio is same for the full year, write it down with you. If GP ratio is same for full year, then it will not affect our sales ratio. That is, it will be ignored. In this case, we will ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore GP ratio. If GP ratio is constant, if GP ratio varies, then it is very important. Now, second thing is here, one more important thing is there. Here, pre-incorporation sale and post-incorporation sale is already bifurcated by him. If it is not on 31st July, then it will be typical. Otherwise, it is very simple. Beta, he says that out of total sales of rupees 1600 lakhs, in our pre-period, the sale is 400 lakhs. So the balance sale is 1200 lakhs for the post period. So pre-period sale is 400 lakhs, post-period sale is 1200 lakhs. It is 1:3. So due to that reason, it is easy, Nehal. Very good, very good, very good. Now let's start. Let's start doing the question. Roughly, we have to do it on your copies. You have to do it like this. जैसे मैं करने जा रहा हूँ वैसे ही करना बेटा. मैं आपको करके दिखा देता हूँ. आपने यहाँ पर लिख लेना है, अपनी कॉपी पे वैसे ही लिख लो रफली. प्री, चलो बेसिस लिख लो, प्री लिख लो, पोस्ट लिख लो. दैट्स इट. पेंसिल से लिख सकते हो अगर आपको अभी पेन नहीं यूज करना तो, और रफली कहीं भी लिख लो, आपका क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएगा. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड इट. हियर टाइम रेशियो इज ऑलरेडी कैलकुलेटेड बाय यू. दिस इज 1:3. 1:3 is the sales ratio and the time ratio was both are same. Yes. Yes, 1:2 was the time ratio and 1:3 is the sales ratio. So we have to allocate salaries in which ratio? बोलो, salaries की amount बताओ, fast कितनी आएगी? Allocate salaries fast. बेटा इतना टाइम नहीं लगाना. Fast salaries time based ठीक है, but allocate करके amount चाहिए मुझे आपसे. I would like to get amount from you. देखो मैं आपको कैलकुलेट करके दिखाता हूँ कितना इजी होता है. एक कैलकुलेट करके दिखा रहा हूँ, सारे नहीं करके दिखाऊंगा. देखो 69 को मुझे एलोकेट करना है. मैं दोबारा बता रहा हूँ. मेरी जो टाइम रेशियो है उसका टोटल क्या है? टाइम का टोटल है मेरा 3 और सेल का टोटल है 4. ये तो सभी को समझ लग गया. तो मैं इसको 3 से डिवाइड करूंगा. 3 से डिवाइड करूंगा. मेरा दिमाग कहता है, मेरा माइंड कहता है कि अगर मैं इसे 3 से डिवाइड करता हूँ 23 आ जाता है. अगर 23 आ गया तो बेटा यहाँ 23 आ जाएगा, यहाँ 46 आ जाएगा. इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? नेक्स्ट इसको 3 से डिवाइड करूंगा मैं मन में. 8 3 24. ओके, तो 8 आ गया यहाँ पर, 16 आ गया यहाँ पर. ऑटोमेटिकली टोटल भी मैंने माइंड में चेक कर लिया. 8 + 16 24. बड़ा इजी है बेटा. ओके, सुलक्षणा कोई डाउट है तो मेरे से पूछो. सुलक्षणा सियाल, you are giving wrong answer. Sulakshana, which ratio is this that you have calculated? Beta 1:9. Shivani. शिवानी गुम हो गया आपका आंसर पिछला बेटा, मुझे मिला नहीं. डोंट वरी, दोबारा भेज देना क्योंकि आपने पॉइंट भेजा था. सुलक्षणा 1:9 बेटा रॉन्ग है. I have finished this sum. Very good, sir. Can you see my answer? Sir, how would it calculate if there was 31st August in? Then it will be typical. Let's wait. We will do such type of questions also. Very good. चलो अगला निकालो। Sundry office expenses 20 to 44. Good. फास्ट चेक करते जाओ, फास्ट फास्ट जल्दी करो भी। सन्ड्री ऑफिस एक्सपेंसेस टाइम रेशियो गुड। ट्रेवलर्स कमीशन विच रेशियो? कॉपी पे करो फास्ट, मुझे भेजो आंसर अगर आपने कर लिया तो। किसी को डाउट है तो बात कर लेते हैं एक बार, नहीं तो अदरवाइज इट इज गुड। किसी को भी डाउट होगा तो बताना, पर पहले अपना निकालते जाओ। किसी को कोई चीज नहीं समझ लगती तो पूछते जाओ, नहीं तो निकालते जाओ, कैलकुलेट करते जाओ। सन्ड्री ऑफिस एक्सपेंसेस सभी ने टाइम रेशियो में डिवाइड किया, बिल्कुल ठीक किया। ट्रेवलर्स कमीशन की अमाउंट कितनी आनी चाहिए? चलो एक हम सेल वाला भी निकाल देते हैं। मैंने बताया जैसे डिवाइड बाय 4 करो तो 4 आ जाता है, तो 4 इसमें आ जाएगा और 12 इसमें आ जाएगा, बिकॉज 4 वन जा 4, 4 3 जा 12 होता है। 66 को भी आपने एलोकेट किया था, मुझे सही लगा, आप लोगों ने ठीक निकाला था। 22 और 44 गुड। मैं कैलकुलेट नहीं कर रहा आपके लिए, आप कर रहे हो बेटा फास्ट। डिस्काउंट अलाउड विच रेशियो? गुड। सेल्स रेशियो गुड गुड गुड। डिस्काउंट अलाउड सेल्स रेशियो। बैड डेट्स सेल्स रेशियो वेरी गुड। करो। जिनका हो गया प्रॉफिट निकाल के भेजो बेटा। प्री का प्रॉफिट कितना है, पोस्ट का कितना है, बस निकाल के भेज दो। किसी को डाउट है तो पूछ लो, सॉल्यूशन नीचे दिया हुआ है, वेरीफाई कर लो, मुझे आंसर बताओ। किसी को नहीं समझ लगा कुछ तो पूछो। सभी का आंसर जो है वो आना चाहिए 32.75 और 119.25, ये वाला जो दिया हुआ है। The answer should be 32.75 and 119.25. If anyone have any problem, just tell me. डन होना चाहिए, गुड। टैक्स ऑडिट फीस सेल्स रेशियो में कर रहे हैं, बिल्कुल ठीक कर रहे हैं। टैक्स ऑडिट फीस इज टू बी अलॉटेड इन सेल्स रेशियो, व्हाई डिस्कस्ड इन आवर प्रीवियस लेक्चर। Can you explain tax audit fees? Beta, tax audit fees, there are two types of audit fees. Let it be clear. One is the audit fees. If audit fees is mentioned, we have to let it be clear to whom it belongs to, whether it is for the internal audit, that is company's audit, or for the tax audit. There are two types of audit. One is tax audit fees, second is the company audit fees. If nothing is mentioned, only audit fees word is mentioned. You may note it down with you, beta. In case of audit fees, as nothing is mentioned, whether it is tax audit fees or company audit fees, then we have to give a note. What we have assumed. If we assume it is a company audit fees, assume we will write a note, assumed it as a company audit fees, hence entered in post. If we'll assume it as tax audit fees, assumed it as a tax audit fees, hence allocated in pre and post in sales ratio, because then it will be a sale based expense. So this will be all our assumption. Normally we are taking, if nothing is mentioned, we are taking it as a company audit fees and assuming it as a post expense. But if it is specifically mentioned that it is company audit fees, then it is very much clear it will go to post. If it is specifically mentioned that it is tax audit fees, like in this question, it will be allocated on the basis of sales. आ गया आ गया आ गया, ऐसे ही आएगा बेटा, ऐसे ही आएगा. Conveyance expense is computed in which ratio? Conveyance expense is a time based expense if nothing is mentioned, just like a traveling expense if nothing is mentioned. Why is tax solid is in sales ratio instead of time ratio? Already this discussed beta. Tax solid fees meant for the fees to be paid for statutory audit, for the audit which is to be done at the end of the year, and the chartered accountants are charging tax solid fees on the basis of sales, not on the basis of time. But a tax solid fees क्या होती है? Let it be clear. Every company whose sale is, whose turnover we are saying, whose turnover is 2 crore or more, have to go for the, whose turnover is more than 2 crore have to go for the tax audit. तो उसको टैक्स ऑडिट करवाना पड़ता है. इट इज टू बी डन एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर. साल के एंड में ये करवाना पड़ता है. If the sale is 5 crore, CA may charge different. If the sale is 10 crore, 15 crore, 20 crore, CA will charge differently. So CA is normally charging on the basis of sales, on the basis of entries. So due to that reason, it is allocated in sales ratio. What about debenture interest? Debenture interest already discussed in our previous lecture. It is a expense to be incurred against issue of debentures. So company exists in post incorporation period. So debentures can be issued by companies only. Who can issue the debenture? Whether proprietorship firm or partnership firm can issue a debenture? No, not at all. So debentures can be issued by whom? Only by the companies, beta. So hence it will go to post only. I think everyone is clear with this question. Having any doubt, please tell me. Otherwise, I'll assume that the question is done by everyone with accuracy. I would like to appreciate all of you, beta, for doing this question seriously. Good. Sir, can company done both audits? Can company done both audits? नहीं. Chartered accountant can done both audits. ऐसा question हो सकता है. So tax audit fees, tax audit is compulsory for companies. There's no problem. But the issue is whenever tax audit is done, the sale of full year will be taken as a base. This is the point. In case of companies, a specific audit is compulsory. That will be specifically for companies. So due to that reason, there is a difference. बाकी बेटा ज्यादा डिस्कस ना करो, इसमें टेंशन ना लो. आपको तो मैंने इजी वरी तरीका बता दिया. ये अकाउंट्स है, ये कंपनी लॉ नहीं है. अब्दुल डोंट वरी. कंपनी लॉ में इन चीजों की टेंशन होती है. यहाँ कोई टेंशन नहीं है. यहाँ पर बड़ा रिलैक्स्ड मूड है. एंजॉय करो. देखो सीए क्लियर कौन करता है? जब लॉ में जाओगे तो थोड़ा डेप्थ में चले जाओ, ज्यादा नहीं, थोड़ा सा. अकाउंट्स में जाओगे तो डेप्थ में मत जाओ. जैसा दिया फटाफट करते जाओ, आगे जाते जाओ, करते जाओ, आगे जाते हो. कैलकुलेशंस को करो, एंजॉय करो. अरे भैया, जो आप बातें कर रहे हो ना, ये बातें तब अच्छी लगती हैं अगर हम लोगों ने जो काम अब सीखा है यही हमारे सीए करने के बाद हमारे सामने आना हो. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला. डोंट वरी. सर प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्सेस में कुछ मेंशन नहीं हो तो किस बेस पर एलोकेट करेंगे? बेटा प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्सेशन इज अ वेरी गुड पॉइंट. प्रोविजन फॉर टैक्सेशन जो होता है, that is not an expense. Let it be clear. Provision for taxation is not going to be entered in P&L account. This is a deduction from the profit loss appropriation account when we are appropriating the profit. So this is not a point of consideration in this chapter. Okay sir, clear about this? So can you help to solve past year questions also? Beta, I'll try this, no problem. If I'll get the time, I will do it. Sir, what is traveler's commission? Traveler's commission meant for the commission paid to the employee for traveling and collecting amount for us. Answer is match, no doubt, sir. Are you getting my responses? I'm getting responsive of everyone. There's no problem. So let's go for the example number 5. Example number 5. Illustration number 5. Let's do it. Very good question. It will clear your many basics. Partner of Maitri agencies decided to convert the partnership into a company, and that is to be done from 1st of January 22. Consideration was agreed. Consideration meant for the amount to be paid by the MA Private Limited to the Maitri agencies, by the purchaser to the seller. Whatever amount is to be paid by the purchaser to the seller for purchasing that business is called consideration. is called consideration. So he says 1 crore 17 lakh will be the amount to be paid in this case as a consideration. Due to some difficulties, procedural difficulties, company comes into existence on 1st of April, but the business has been taken over from 1st of January. Meanwhile, the business was continued on behalf of the company and we have made the payment. We have made the payment. Consideration was settled on that day. What means for that day, beta? Due to some procedural difficulty, company could be incorporated only on 1st of April. Meanwhile, the business was continued on behalf and consideration was settled on that day. On that day means 1st of April 22. That is a day on which company is incorporated. So the payment is made on 1st of April 2022. Which payment? 1 crore 17 lakh. New point. But for the period from 1st of January to 1st of April, that is the date on which we have purchased the business and the date on which we have made the payment, that is the gap of 3 months, we have paid interest at the rate of 12% per annum beta. We have to pay because no one will allow you to make the payment. No one will allow you to delay his payment. Obviously, he will demand the payment on the day when the product is given by him. So he has given you the business on 1st of January. So he will demand the payment on that day, but you have not made the payment. So what you will do? You have to pay him interest. Interest is 12% per annum. So on 1 crore 17 lakhs, you have to pay 12% per annum into 3 months interest. So this will be the interest which you have to pay to him. You may get it how much it is, there is no problem. In module taxable fees, how it is calculated. But don't worry. Always try to use your methods for calculation. Don't check how institute has calculated. Don't check how the author has calculated. Don't check that how the others have calculated. My mind is always washed. My mind is always good for me. So whatever my mind says, that is always good. Yeah, amount should be same. Please check if amount calculated by you and by the institute are same. Need not to worry. Beta Pooja, your answer must be same because module is not giving any wrong answer of question number illustration number 3 which we have done. So don't worry. If you have any doubt, please check every expense allocated by you and by the module because all expenses are given to you which are allocated by the module and all expenses allocated by you is also with you. Compare it, check it out where you are different. Send me that query that I am different here. Why I am different? I'll solve you. I'll help you. मुझे ये बताना कि कहां पर किस पॉइंट पे आपका गलत आ रहा है, वेरी कर रहा है. सारे एक्सपेंसेस की एलोकेशन आपके पास है, मॉड्यूल की भी आपकी भी. तो प्लीज चेक कर लो. कोई दिक्कत आती है तो मैं उसमें आपको क्लियर कर दूंगा इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के बाद. ठीक है, क्योंकि आप थोड़ा लेट हो गए हो तो आपको वरी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है. ऑडिट फीस एप्रोप्रिएशन प्लीज एक्सप्लेन. डोंट वरी, मैं आपकी हेल्प करूंगा. पूजा, ऑडिट फीस की एलोकेशन मैं आपको दोबारा सिखाऊंगा इस क्वेश्चन के बाद. मेरे साथ ये इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5 कर लो बेटा, फिर ठीक रहेगा आपके लिए. ठीक है, कम टू इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5. मुझे बता दिया करो, रोक लिया करो अगर आपको लगता है कि आप पीछे रह गए हो. तो मैंने इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 5 शुरू कर दी. पूजा हमारी पीछे घूम रही है, तो पूजा घबराना नहीं है, मुझे बता दिया करो सर प्लीज वेट. ठीक है ना, तो मैं वेट कर लूंगा और क्या है, सभी को वेट करवा लेंगे. या थोड़ा सा स्पीड को बढ़ा लो. ठीक है, जहां आप रुक गए हो तो आप थोड़ा उसको चेक कर लो, नीचे सॉल्यूशन साथ में दिया हुआ था, घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है. चलो, अभी आपका ये भी मिस हो गया होगा, मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर रहा हूँ सभी के लिए. मैत्री एजेंसीज हमारी यहाँ पर सेलर है, एमए लिमिटेड यहाँ पर परचेजर है. ये 1st ऑफ अप्रैल को बिजनेस टेक ओवर किया गया है और इनकॉर्पोरेशन की डेट 1st ऑफ जनवरी को बिजनेस टेक ओवर किया. 1st ऑफ अप्रैल को जो है ये इनकॉर्पोरेशन हुई है और उसी दिन जो पेमेंट करनी थी हमने वो कर दी, 1 crore 17 lakh रुपीज. और ये जो पेमेंट करी है ये विद इंटरेस्ट करी है, 12% पर एनम इंटरेस्ट पे किया है. ये जो इंटरेस्ट आपने पे किया है 12% पर एनम, ये कितने मंथ्स का देना है ये मैं बात कर रहा था. बिजनेस इज परचेज्ड ऑन 1st ऑफ जनवरी, ये डेट दिया हुआ है, और 1st ऑफ अप्रैल को हमने पेमेंट करी है. दैट इज क्लियर. जन से अप्रैल, दिस इज 3 months. तो 3 मंथ्स का मैंने इंटरेस्ट कैलकुलेट किया, आपके सामने है, कैलकुलेट कर लो कितनी अमाउंट आई, मैंने कहा था बता देना। बल्कि क्लोजिंग डेट क्या है, क्लोजिंग डेट बेटा अभी आएगी, मेरे साथ साथ चलो, आगे भी नहीं जाना मेरे से, ठीक है बेटा। मैं इंटरेस्ट ही तो कैलकुलेट करके बता रहा हूँ हर्षिता, वही तो बता रहा हूँ, और तो मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा बेटा। ये देखो आपके लिए करने जा रहा हूँ, 1,17,00,000 into 0.12 divided by 4, 3,51,000 बेटा। किसी को डाउट है तो बता दो बेटा। रशिता ये आपके सामने मैंने कैलकुलेट कर दिया। क्लोजिंग डेट की बात अभी नहीं करेंगे पुष्पा, 2 मिनट रुक जाओ। हर्षिता ने निकाल के भेज दिया, वेरी गुड भैया, जो पूछ रहा था उसी ने निकाल दिया, कितना अच्छे हैं। फिटकरी वाला, बड़ा अच्छा नाम है भाई, हियर फ्रॉम गुजरात, फिटकरी वाला। आई विल लिसन दिस कास्ट फर्स्ट टाइम, प्लीज एक्सप्लेन हाउ इंटरेस्ट केम इन दिस क्वेश्चन। सो आप ही ने तो निकाल दिया जी, वेरी गुड। तो 3,50,000 इज द इंटरेस्ट। So how it will be treated? This will be treated on actual basis. Interest on, this is called interest to vendor, but it is called interest to vendor. The name of this particular interest is interest to vendor, and this interest will be allocated on actual basis. You may note it down with you. Interest to vendor will be entered on actual basis. Actual basis means you have to check for which months this interest is paid, and those months comes in which, pre or post. Wherever it comes, you have to enter it there. Like in the given question, pre-incorporation period is 1st of January to 1st of April, and the interest is paid for the same period, that is for these 3 months. So the total interest of rupees 3,51,000 belongs to pre-incorporation period. So hence it will be entered in pre only. This will be entered in pre, not in post beta. निशा लेट हो गए भैया, निशा प्रवीण, डोंट बी लेट, आगे से टाइम पर आओ भाई, पीछे रह जाते हो। रांची फिटकरी वाला, वेरी गुड। चलो, assumed everything is noted by you. चलो आगे देखते हैं। The same books of accounts are continued and we have closed the books first time on 31st of March 2023. That means for started the books on 1st of January 22, closed the books on 31st of March 23. So this is for 15 months in this case. So the question is somehow different in this case, but time ratio is very easy to calculate. Whenever we have to calculate the time ratio, we know it very well that 1st of January to 1st of April is pre-period, that is 3 months. 1st of April to 31st of March is post period, that is 12 months. So the ratio is 1:4. Time ratio is with you. Done? Any doubt? Very good. Now going for the sales ratio. Time ratio is clear to everyone? Sales are given to you. It is 22 crore 34 lakhs. So here it is given to you. Company's only borrowing was a loan of rupees 50 lakhs at 12% per annum to pay the purchase consideration due to the firm and for working capital. He says कि company has taken a loan. Who has taken a loan बेटा? Who has taken a loan बेटा? मजा आ गया? तो बता दिया ना, कंपनी ने लिया लोन, तो प्री में तो जाने से रहा, जाएगा तो कहां जाएगा? पोस्ट में जाएगा, बिकॉज वो कंपनी एग्जिस्ट कर गई। दूसरा उसने एक और पॉइंट क्लियर कर दिया, क्लियर यू पॉइंट फ्रॉम वन मोर एंगल। ही सेड दिस इज टेकन फॉर मेकिंग पेमेंट ऑफ पीसी। सो पीसी इज पेड on 1st of April, that is in when the post period started, so that means for this loan is taken on 1st of April. So interest will be paid from which date to which date? 1st of April 22 to 31st of March at the end of the year, that is 23. So interest will be paid for the full year. How much is the interest? 50 lakh into 12%. And how many months are there? This is 12 months. If you will see, it is 12 months. So full year interest is to be paid, that is 6 lakh rupees. But where it go? It belongs to company. It is very much clear. So it will go to post only. So this is what interest on loan. What it will be named as? Interest on loan. So interest on loan of rupees 6 lakh will go to post. Interest to vendor of rupees 3 lakh 51 will go to pre. I think this is clear to my all dear students. Shouldn't profit be calculated for financial year? हाँ, बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है यतिराज का. Yatiraj has asked that we have to calculate the profit for financial year. This is somehow technical in this question. We have purchased the business on 1st of January. Now who I am? I am neither a proprietorship firm nor a company because yet company hasn't come into the existence. And proprietorship firm I have not created. So in such cases, we have to do like this. We'll continue our business without closing our books of account. So due to that reason, he have done it. So books will not be closed on 31st of March 22. It will be closed only and only on 31st of March 23 because company hasn't come into existence on 31st of March. If company comes into existence on 1st of March, 15th of March, then we may close the books of accounts because then identity is there. Yet we doesn't have any identity from January to March. Due to that reason, we have not closed our books of accounts, मेरा बेटा. अच्छा, सेल्स रेशियो निकाल के भेज रहे हैं मेरे पास स्टूडेंट्स. हम लोग पीछे रह गए, देखो. चलो अब सेल्स रेशियो पे आते हैं. कंपनी वाज एबल टू डबल द मंथली एवरेज सेल from 1st of April, but the sales tripled from that date. Company was able to double the average monthly sale of the firm from 1st of April, but the salaries tripled from that date. So salary is a separate point. We will discuss salaries later on. Yet we have to discuss about the monthly sale. Now, how you will do this question? My dear students, don't do it with the method given in the module. Now you have to do with the method I have given you, because if I'll change the date of incorporation, then you will not be able to solve this question with the method of module. Please check. Just assume the date is 1st of May. Date of incorporation is 1st of May, but the sale has been doubled on 1st of April. Then what will be the solution? What will be the solution, beta? I am having a doubt in illustration number 4. Doesn't matter. I'll take it. I'll take all the doubts tomorrow. Today, I would like to do the questions, the illustrations, which I have decided. Tomorrow will be the doubts day. We'll go for it. You need not to worry. सेल्स रेशियो निकाल के बड़ा खुश हो रहे हो. अब निकाल के दिखाओ. आपकी जो डेट ऑफ इनकॉर्पोरेशन है वो 1st of May है. चलो अब निकालो फास्ट. अब अपने आईसीए के मेथड से निकालो, जैसे आईसीए की बुक में दिया हुआ है. निकालो. मैं भी निकाल रहा हूं यहां पर. मैं अपने मेथड से निकालूंगा. इस क्वेश्चन में तो बड़ी इजी है. इस क्वेश्चन में आई वुड लाइक टू डू इट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इन दिस क्वेश्चन. इन दिस क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू एज्यूम दैट sales for the first 3 months is 1 per month, and then it is 2 per month. Then what you have to do? 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. And what you have to do? Pre post 3. So 1 is to 8. How you have done it? You have done it like this. That in pre period it is 1 into 3. In post period it is 2 into 12. It is 1:8. You have done it like this. But I am giving you this method only because if date of incorporation is 1st of May, then what you have to do? Then this method will not be good method for you. And this type of questions will come to you, beta. You have to do like this. Then in that case, you have to change here. It will be taken as 1, but it will be 3. It will be 1 plus 11 into 2. So it will be 23. So the answer will be in that case 3 by 23. 3 is to 23. In that case, answer will be different. मॉड्यूल के मेथड ही नहीं समझ है, पता नहीं क्या लिखा है. 5:22. मुझे लगता है मैं गलत हो गया. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता. If date of incorporation is 1st of May, okay, date of incorporation, sorry. If date of incorporation is 1st of May, ठीक है, मैं ही गलत हुआ. हाँ, मैं आपको समझाते समझाते खुद ही गलत हो गया. इसी को कहते हैं भाई ध्यान से करो जो करना. कैसे करना था आप लोगों ने? If date of incorporation is 1st of May, remaining things are same, then what you have to do? You have to take it like this. 1st of May, yeah, 1 3 plus 2 5, okay, and here to take 22. Exactly. In that case, your answer will be 5:22. This is right. Exactly right, beta. The date of incorporation is 1st of April. Exactly in this question, then your answer is 1:8. But if it is 1st of May, then your answer will be 5:22. Sir, if the date of incorporation is May, exactly. Sir, I used your method, very good. Why we take 3 months for pre? Beta, यही तो पॉइंट है. यही तो मैं आपको क्लियर करना चाहता हूँ कि आप क्यों लोगे. हर्षित भाई, आपने तो मेरी तरह गलत कर दिया, तो गलत नहीं करना. अच्छा, एक स्टूडेंट ने पूछा, मैं उसको आंसर दे दूं कि भैया ये ऐसा क्यों है. इस वजह से the student was, sir, why we take 3 months for pre? Pushpa, please check. Because here it is given that first, आप मुझे लगता है लेट भी आए थे शायद, that date of purchase is 1st of January. Because whenever we have to go for the pre period and post period, we will have to do like this. Date of purchase, date of incorporation, date of closing. So it is 1st of January, 1st of April, and 31st of March. So this is 3 months and this is 12 months. And this is for time ratio as well as for sales ratio both. While calculating sales ratio, you have to consider this thing that sales for the first 3 months will be taken in pre, sales for the remaining 12 months will be taken in post also. Yes, in sales ratio, we have to do like this, 3:12, but while calculating sales ratio, while calculating time ratio, we have to take 1:4, okay. But while you're doing sales ratio, you must have to keep it into your mind that the sales of first 3 months will be taken in pre, sales of the remaining 12 months will be taken in post. Very good. Sir, मैं sales ratio आपके मेथड से ही सॉल्व करती हूँ. वेरी गुड ज्योति, शाबाश. So coming back, don't waste the time now, just go ahead. बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, let's see. He says company was able to double the average sale, okay, but the salaries were tripled from that date. So allocate the salaries beta fast. Now salaries will be allocated in this case with my method only. Because in this case, salaries are tripled from that date. So what you will assume? Let salaries per month from 1st of January to 1st of April is 1. Then salaries from 1st of April to 31st of March is 3. Then you have to write again in the same way: Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Write 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's it. This is pre, and all remaining is post. So this is 3 is to 24 to 36. 3 is to 36. So it is 1 is to 12. 1 is to 12. Very good. Salaries are allocated in 1 is to 12 ratio. Lakshna, please check. I will calculate for you. 1 is to 12. Good, very good. Shabash. Good, good. It had to occupy. I think I have to wait for a second. Jaldi karo, fast. Coming to the next point. It had to occupy additional space from 1st of July, for which rent was 30,000 per month. Now he says that in case of rent, there is some difficulty. In case of rent, we have to arrange more space from 1st of July. Now, dear students, tell me one thing. This 1st of July onwards period belongs to which? Pre or post? 1st of July onward period belongs to pre or post? Just tell me. He says rent is 7,20,000. Rent is to be allocated in time ratio. Everyone is very much clear on it. There's no worry. But here something different is there. For that, I am asking one query from you. Just tell me, 1st July onward period belongs to which? Pre or post? Belongs to post. Right. Abdul comes first. Always Abdul comes first. मुझे तो ईर्ष्या होने लग गई है थोड़ी थोड़ी भैया. अरे कभी तो कोई और फर्स्ट आया करो. जब मैं बचपन में मतलब छोटी क्लासेस में स्टडी कर रहा था अप टू 8th, मेरे आगे ना एक लड़की होती जिसका नाम किरण था. हमेशा वही फर्स्ट आती थी. मैं क्लास में 10th नंबर पे था. 10th से करके मैं सेकंड तक तो पहुंच गया, बट मैं फर्स्ट कभी नहीं आ पाया. तो मुझे बड़ा होता था यार, मैं क्यों नहीं फर्स्ट आता. तो यहाँ पर भी आप लोगों को नहीं हो रहा भैया, जोर लगाओ. ये अब्दुल को कभी तो हराओ. अब्दुल मेरा डेयर स्टूडेंट है, कोई वरी नहीं है, बट मजा तो तभी आएगी अगर कभी नीचे भी जाए. कभी ऊपर कभी नीचे चलना चाहिए. कोशिश करो भी सारे. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. आप तो मेरी तरह रह गए. मेरे से आगे बढ़ना है आप लोगों ने. लेट्स गो अहेड. This is post. Very good. So if it belongs to post, how to allocate such type of expenses? Very important point. This is again actual concept. Now 7,20,000 is the total expenses incurred by us on rent. Here it is given to you. Here. Out of that, he says from 1st of July onwards, means 1st of July to 31st of March. Obviously in post period, because 1st of July onwards he says 30,000 per month is paid extra. So for how many months we have paid this amount as an extra expense? For 9 months. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. These are 9 months. So for 9 months, 2,70,000 is paid as an extra amount, which is purely belonging to post. This purely belongs to post period. So the remaining amount of 4,50,000 is paid by us from 1st of January 2022 to 31st of March 2023. We have to write like this. It will be always better because I can't change your question. So 4,50,000 is paid for 15 months. Is paid for 15 months. because this is the balance amount which is paid in evenly manner, which is paid equivalently in every month. This amount is paid as an extra amount from 1st of July to 31st of March. 4,50,000 is paid for 15 months. So per month expenses 30,000 rupees per month. So 30,000 rupees per month is paid evenly throughout the year. So in pre-period, if we will see, that is from 1st of January to 1st of April, my expenses are 30,000 per month only. In post period, what happened? 1st of April to 1st of July, that is for 3 months, I have paid 30,000 per month. Plus from 1st of July onwards, from 1st of July onwards to 31st of March, I have paid 30,000 plus 30,000. That is 60,000 per month for 9 months. So this is 5,40,000 which is paid in post only. This is also paid in post only. 90,000. This 90,000 is also paid in pre. So this is a one way of allocating. I would like to give another way because मुझे लगता है कि ये थोड़ा सा टफ हो गया, मैं यहाँ पर करना चाहूंगा आपके लिए. चलो, अभी मैंने एलोकेशन करवाया वो एक बार दोबारा देखते हैं कि 7,20,000 मेरा टोटल एक्सपेंस. ठीक हो गया. इसमें से वो कह रहा है कि 30,000 रुपीज आपने 1st ऑफ जुलाई से लेकर 31st ऑफ मार्च तक एक्स्ट्रा पे करा. कितना पे करा? 30,000 per month into 9 months. So how much you have paid extra? 2,70,000. This belongs to post only. Remaining 4,50,000 जो आपका एक्सपेंस है वो तो जनवरी से रेगुलर इवनली चल रहा है. 1st of January to 31st of March 4,50,000 टोटल पे करा है आपने. अब ये जो पे करा है ये प्री और पोस्ट दोनों पीरियड का है, तो इसको प्री इस टू पोस्ट में एलोकेट कर दो, कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है. टाइम रेशियो में, टाइम रेशियो क्या है आपकी? प्री इस टू पोस्ट रेशियो क्या है आपकी? 1:, क्या रेशियो है भैया, देख के बताओ. वन इज टू आपकी थी 1:4 थी मे बी. टाइम रेशियो क्या थी बेटा आपकी? 1:4 ही है मुझे लग रहा है. 3 और 12 1:4 ही थी. तो इसको तो प्री और पोस्ट में डिवाइड कर देंगे. तो प्री में कितना जाएगा? प्री में जाएगा 90,000 और पोस्ट में कितना जाएगा? 3,60,000. सो टोटल प्री का कितना हो गया? प्री का 90 हो गया. पोस्ट में कितना हो गया? 360 प्लस 2,70,000. दैट इज 6,30,000. वेरी गुड. चलो अब ये देखो, ये समझ लगा. इसमें किसी को डाउट है तो मुझे बताना. मैंने इजी सा मेथड किया है, एलोकेशन ऑफ रेंट. चलो मैंने कोशिश किया कि आप सभी के लिए इजी रहे. देखो इजी है ना. क्वेश्चन कंप्लीटेड बेटा. ऑब्वियसली इसमें और रह के गया है. यही तो टेक्निकल बातें थी जो मैंने करवा दी आपको. चलो इसमें कोई डाउट है तो पूछो. No doubt. Now it is clear. Okay, very good, sir. Yes, sir, it's easy. Good. चलो अभी इसमें और कुछ नहीं है. In this question there is nothing else except one thing, that we have to do this thing, sales minus COGS, that is already given to you. Get the GP first and allocate that GP directly into sales ratio. Don't do it like this. कि पहले आप लोग कंफ्यूज हो जाओ, ऐसा कुछ नहीं करना. He has done it like this. He has allocated sales in sales ratio and cost of goods sold in sales ratio. So it is also okay. There's no worry. Salaries are allocated. Depreciation is also correctly allocated. Remaining things are already correctly allocated. There's no worry in remaining questions. I think the remaining points. Every point is very much easy and clear. These are the some how technical points. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Then we will proceed. So come back after the break of 10 minutes. We'll do some unsolved questions now so that it will be of good practice now, because examples are with you, but unsolved questions are very good to solve, so we'll do it. So I have solved with all the format and working out. Very good. The rent part clear hai. I am saying that my question is done in writing. Very good, beta. Very good. No doubt, it's clear. Very good. Okay then, sir, have a break. Back after the break, beta. Very good. So let's start with the next question. Let's do question number 3 now. Question number 3. Unsolved question. Come to practical question. Unsolved question. Question number 3. Question number 4. Akanksha have a doubt. Akanksha, are you talking about illustration or question? So morning में भी class होगी exactly बेटा. Welcome back. Good, thank you. So come to unsolved questions, practical problems given here and there. So let's start with the question number 3rd, unsolved question, question number 3rd. So sale limit, I would like to share that first because maybe it is not yet shared. Yes. I think doubts of every student are already clear. If having any doubt, then tell me. Otherwise, I am at question number 3rd of practical problems. Sale Limited was incorporated on 1st of August. Date of incorporation, take over the business from 1st of April. So 4 months are there in pre-period. Remaining 8 months are in post-period. So ratio is 1:2. I think this is clear to everyone. 1st of April is the date of purchase. 1st of August is the date of incorporation. That is 4 months. And then 31st March is the date of closing. That meant for time ratio. Time ratio is 1:2 with you. 4:8, 1:2. Sale Limited initiated an advertising campaign which resulted in an increase in monthly average profit by 25% post incorporation. Now he says the sale has been increased in comparison to the sale in pre-period. If the sale in pre-period is 100, then it is 125 in post-period and it is monthly. GP ratio has also changed. Earlier GP ratio was 25%, but now it is in post it is 30%. So GP is also changed. It is not constant this time. So in this case, how to get to the sale ratio? That is very important point. Let's understand this better. Sales ratio. Tell me one thing, what means for the GP? GP means for sale into GP rate. If my sale is 1 crores and GP rate is 25%, then how much is the GP? That is 25 lakhs. This is known to every student. There's no worry. I assume everyone is clear on this point that if this is an assumption, if sale is 1 crore and GP rate is 25%, then obviously GP is 25 lakh. In the same way, in the given question, he says that the GP rate is not constant, it varies. Sale is also varying. He says let sale per month in pre, because here the difference is very much clear. In pre-period, it is 1. Then sales per month in post-period is 1.25. Or I may take it as 100 also, there is no worry. It will be better if you will take 100 because in that case, it will be easy to do. If I will take it as 100, it will be 125. Calculation will be easy in this case with 100 and 125 because we have to multiply it with the GP rate. Now we note that we have to allocate GP. We have to allocate GP also. for GP ratio. But sale ratio and GP ratio are always different. Let it be very much clear. If it is specifically mentioned, otherwise sale ratio and GP ratio is same. So what is sale ratio and GP ratio? That is very much clear. Sale ratio is equal to, in pre-period, what is the sale? That is 100 per month for first 4 months in pre-period. So it is 400 in pre-period. In post-period, it is 125 per month for 8 months. So the ratio is pre is to post is equal to 4 is to 10 or 2 is to 5. Is that okay to everyone? 2 is to 5. Sale ratio is easy. Done. Done. Now GP is not to be calculated by this ratio. This time GP is equal to, he says, if the sales for the first 4 months, that is in free period, what is the sale? Free period, GP is equal to sale into GP ratio. So what is sale? Sale is 400. That we have assumed. GP ratio is 25%. So it means for GP for the pre-period is 100. In post, sale is 1/3 and GP ratio is 30%. So it is 300. So pre is to post, GP ratio is 100 is to 300. That is 1 is to 3. Is that clear? Please check. Is that clear? Having any doubt, then tell me. Sale ratio will be used for allocating those expenses which are based on sales. GP ratio will be used only for the purpose of allocating GP. It will not be used for the purpose of allocating those expenses which are sale based. Let it be very much clear. Noted? Noted बेटा? मुझे लगता है ब्रेक के बाद बच्चे आए नहीं है या आने के बाद थोड़ा आलसी हो गए. Waiting for your comment. Is that clear? GP ratio and sale ratio is clear to everyone? Send me yes. Give us time. We will solve by our own. No matters. You may do it with me. The next question you will do by yourself because I'll give you the time. No, don't worry. Normally, what I am doing with you, I am solving one question by myself. One question you are doing with me. So you have checked it. मैंने आपको अब जो आज क्लास लगा रहा हूँ ना उसमें एक क्वेश्चन मैं करवा रहा हूँ एक आप कर रहे हो अगर आप ध्यान दो तो डोंट वरी. यस सर क्लियर क्लियर क्लियर. यस सर जीपी रेशियो रिपीट करना एक बार. लो अभी कर देते हैं. देखो बेटा सबसे पहले तो इसमें सेल के बारे में लिखा गया कि सेल जो है वो जितनी सेल आप लोगों की प्री पीरियड की है क्लियर ही कर दिया उसने. ये देखो बड़ा क्लियर लिखा. कह रहा है जो सेल आपकी प्री पीरियड की है और जो पोस्ट पीरियड की उसमें फर्क क्या है अपने आप ही बताया उसने. इस बार प्री और पोस्ट की वर्ड यूज किया. इस बार उसने मंथ्स की बात नहीं करी. प्री और पोस्ट वर्ड यूज किया. कह रहा है जो पोस्ट के पीरियड की सेल है ना वो 25% ज्यादा है किससे इंक्रीज कर गई किससे प्री से. तो मैंने क्या किया मैंने भी सिंपल काम कर दिया. मैंने कहा भैया देखो ठीक है फिर प्री में अगर सेल 100 थी तो पोस्ट में क्या होगी उससे 25% एक्स्ट्रा होगी. सो आई हैव डन इट फॉर यू. ठीक है. इन दैट केस सेल मैंने कैलकुलेट कर ली. प्री के 4 मंथ्स थे पोस्ट के 8 मंथ से रेशियो आ गई. अब वो कह रहा है कि जो जीपी रेशियो है ना उसका क्या करना है. जीपी रेशियो इज आल्सो इंक्रीज. वैसे तो जीपी रेशियो इज ऑलवेज द सेल रेशियो इफ नथिंग इज मेंशन और इफ इट इज मेंशन दैट जीपी इज रेशियो इज कांस्टेंट तो भी सेम ही रहेगा. बिकॉज हम लोग ये मानते हैं कि जीपी तो सेम ही रहता है. बट इस बार उसने कहा जीपी भी चेंज हो गया प्री और पोस्ट में. प्री में वो कह रहा है कि जो जीपी है वो कितना है आपका. प्री में जीपी जो है 25%. तो अगर प्री में जीपी 25% आया तो सेल कितनी है प्री की मैंने कैलकुलेट करी ये वाली 400. तो 400 का 25% मेरा जीपी है. तो 25% कितना हो गया 100. और मेरी पोस्ट की सेल कितनी है, 1/3। वो कह रहा है जो 1/3 आपकी पोस्ट की सेल है उसका 30% मेरा जीपी है पोस्ट में। तो मैंने वो भी कैलकुलेट किया। तो प्री का जीपी आ गया 100, पोस्ट का जीपी आ गया 300, 1:3 रेशियो आ गई। कोई डाउट है तो बोलो सर। जीपी रेशियो दोबारा बता दो, मुझे लगता है क्लियर हो गया ज्योति। जीपी क्या होता है, मैंने बताया ना, ये एग्जांपल मैंने इसलिए शुरू में ली। सेल इनटू जीपी रेट इज इक्वल टू जीपी। हमें जीपी चाहिए, हमें रेशियो नहीं चाहिए। फॉर सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन वी नीड जीपी rate because GP amount is given to us. So we have to allocate amount, not the। अगर तो सेल दी होती मेरे पास, एक्चुअल सेल गिवन होती प्री और पोस्ट की, फिर तो मैं क्या करता, प्री की सेल को 25% से मल्टीप्लाई करता, पोस्ट की सेल को 30% से मल्टीप्लाई करता, तो मेरी प्री और पोस्ट का जीपी आ जाता। ऐसा नहीं है। तो मैंने क्या किया, जो मैंने अजम्पशन ली है, जो मेरी कैलकुलेशंस के बेस पर, अजम्पशन के बेस पर सेल आई है, मैंने उसी सेल को बेस बना के जीपी को एलोकेट करने के लिए जीपी की रेशियो निकाल दी। क्योंकि अगर आप देखो इस क्वेश्चन में दिक्कत क्या है मेरे लिए, ये देखो यहां पर जो जीपी है वो गिवन है, सेल तो गिवन ही नहीं है। तो इस क्वेश्चन में जीपी गिवन है, सेल नहीं गिवन। अगर सेल गिवन होती प्री और पोस्ट की, तो मैं उसे जीपी रेट से मल्टीप्लाई करके निकाल लेता। अब मुझे 6 लाख को कैसे एलोकेट करना है मुझे नहीं पता। तो मैंने इसलिए क्या किया, मैंने जीपी की भी रेशियो निकाली। जीपी की रेशियो कैसे निकलेगी, अगर मैं जीपी निकाल लूं प्री का और पोस्ट का, तो मैंने कैसे निकाला, मैंने देखा कि सेल मुझे पता है प्री की कितनी है, एस्टीमेट प्रोविजनल, इसे कहते हैं प्रिज्यूम्ड। मैंने जो प्रिज्यूम करी वो 400 है। अगर इसकी 400 है तो इसकी 1/3 है, ये तो मुझे पता है। अब इसमें से इसका 25% सेल का मेरा जीपी होता है, मीन 100 आएगा। और इसका 1/3 का 30% मेरा जीपी होता है, दैट इज 300 आएगा। तो मैंने उस बेस पर प्री और पोस्ट की रेशियो निकाल दी जीपी की। इज दैट क्लियर टू एवरीवन? आई थिंक इट इज क्लियर। चलो जीपी हो गया। नाउ कमिंग टू, nothing else is there, remaining things are easy in this question। so just tell me, फटाफट लिख के भेजो, सभी का लिख के भेज दो अगर आपको डाउट है तो। मैं वैसे डिस्कस करने का कोई फायदा भी नहीं है, टाइम तो लगाने का फायदा नहीं है, आपको सब क्लियर है इसमें। और इसमें कुछ नहीं था क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में, ये रेशियोज का ही पॉइंट था। मैं आपको एक काम देता हूँ, आप करो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 करो। आप करना ही है तो क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 करो फास्ट। आपको भी मजा आएगा, मुझे करवाने का मजा आएगा। ये आपने करना है, आपकी ड्यूटी है। नाउ डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 विद मी। रीड द क्वेश्चन and solve it। Time given is, I'll give you 5 minutes for it। I'm giving you 5 minutes। Okay, क्वेश्चन को पढ़ो और करो। Get the time ratio, send to me। Get the sale ratio, send to me। Time ratio, again Abdul comes first। Good। Sir, illustration number 4। Okay Kanksha, illustration number 4 we will do after this। We will do illustration number 4। Okay, आई एम डूइंग क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। भाई मुझे लगता है हम लोगों ने क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में कुछ छोड़ा नहीं है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में आपको रेशियोज ही देखनी थी, सेल की रेशियो, ईपी की रेशियो, वो हमने निकाल ली। बाकी करने लायक उसमें कुछ नहीं है। एलोकेशन है सिंपल, आप जब मर्जी फ्री बैठ के कर सकते हो, कोई वरी नहीं है। हम ऐसा कर लेंगे कि मुझे लग रहा है कि आप लोगों को टाइम चाहिए इन क्वेश्चन को करने के लिए, तो मैं देखता हूँ कुछ कल हो सका अगर हम लोग आज कवर करके तो कल नेक्स्ट चैप्टर कवर करके जो डाउट्स हैं इसके, इस चैप्टर के, वो हम लोग वेडनेसडे को रख लेंगे ताकि आपको टाइम मिल जाए इस चैप्टर को करने के लिए भी। नेक्स्ट चैप्टर हम कल सुबह शुरू कर लेंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। देखते हैं कुछ करते हैं, अभी आप ये करो फिर प्लान बनाते हैं। टाइम रेशियो 1:3 आंसर आ रहे हैं बच्चों के। आई एम गेटिंग आंसर फ्रॉम द स्टूडेंट्स। डेट ऑफ इनकॉर्पोरेशन इज नॉट गिवन। खुशी, you have to analyze the question what it is given. Due to that reason I have given you the question. He says the partners convert their existing business into a private limited company with effect from 1st of July. That means for the company has incorporated on 1st of July, because he says it has been converted into a private limited company. And one more thing is there, the information for the year ended 31st March is given. That means for this information is not of 1st of July to 31st of March. This information is from 1st of April 22 to 31st of March 23. And date of purchase is, we have to assume that date of purchase is 1st of April. Date of incorporation is 1st of July. And date of closing is 31st of March. Okay. So time ratio is okay to everyone, 1:3. Sale ratio also calculated by the students. Sale ratio, yes, it is. Sale ratio fast. Those who have calculated sale ratio, go for the allocation of salary. Allocate salary fast. Salary allocate करो, जल्दी करो. Sale ratio जिन्होंने निकाल लिया अच्छी बात है. I am just having a doubt in interest adjustment entry. Otherwise, I have done it. Interest adjustment. Don't worry, I'll help you in interest adjustment entry, Kanksha. Rent has been allocated by Vishakha. Very good. Sale ratio बिल्कुल ठीक है, 1:6 बिल्कुल सही आ रही है, 1:6 सभी की. So this is good. Good. And this is the thing, Vishakha. Very good. Shabash, you have done it. You have done the question. Very good. So this time Vishakha comes first. That I need for my energy, for increasing my energy. किसी और को भी समझ लग रहा है कल का टाइमिंग इवनिंग में नहीं हो सकता, but tomorrow's timing is in the morning beta. These schedules are normally planned about 1 month earlier, 1 month in advance, so I can't change it. These are all planned, scheduled by the ICA, and that has been pre-planned beta. Salary बच्चों ने निकाल लिए. It is 3 lakh post and pre 3 lakh and post 15 lakh. Okay. Total salaries 18 lakh. Okay. So 18 lakh is to be allocated 6 into 2. Salary 1:5 ratio. Exactly right. एडिशनल स्पेस वाला भी पॉइंट आप सभी का ठीक होना चाहिए. कंपनी ऑक्युपाइड एडिशनल स्पेस, ये भी पॉइंट सभी का ठीक आना चाहिए. बैड डेट्स रिकवर्ड अमाउंटिंग टू ₹50,000. चलो ये पॉइंट्स डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. इन्वेस्टमेंट्स वर सोल्ड ऑन 31st of July. So if investments were sold on 31st of July, this can't be allocated in pre and post. Na? This is very much clear कि if there is any profit or loss on sale of investment, then it will go into that month whenever it is sold. So it is sold in post, then it will go to post. If it has been sold in pre, it will go to pre. Because this loss has been occurred in the period of post. So it will be entered in post. There's no problem. Okay. Audit fees already mentioned. It pertains to company. Okay. Company accrued bad debts recovered amounting to ₹50,000 for a sale mailed in 2010 has been deducted from bad debts mentioned above. Good point. He says bad debts are 1 lakh here, but this is net of 0.50. That means for 50,000 recovered जो है. तो bad debts जो actual है, this is not 1 lakh. Actual bad debts are 1,50,000 because 50,000 are already deducted from it. So this 1,50,000 will be divided in sale ratio. Okay, and the 50,000 recovered by us, that is the loss we have suffered in pre-period. So that will be adjusted in pre. So 50,000 is an income of pre. It will go to pre. Whereas 1,50,000 will be allocated in pre and post both. Very good. Let it be clear. He says the bad debts of rupees 50,000 has been occurred many years back, and this has been recovered in this year. So when it has been recovered, this belongs to the loss which you have suffered in the previous years. So whenever it is recovered, it will be entered in the same period, in the pre-period, because the benefit goes to pre. So 50,000 will be entered in pre-period. Okay. Now, bad debts are not 1 lakh. This is net of 50,000. So actual bad debts are 1,50,000 because 1 lakh is after deducting 50,000. So that is to be added back to get the total amount of bad debts of rupees 1,50,000. So bad debts are always allocated in sale ratio that we have done it. Clear? Interest adjustment. Interest on debenture. That is given here. Interest on debentures. Okay. Yeah. Interest on investment is there. That is also a good point. Now, interest on investment is 6 lakh rupees. This has been received to us only up to the date when the investments are sold beta. Because investments are sold. Those are sold on which date? That has been sold on 31st of May 2022. So this is the period which belongs to 31st of May 2022. Okay, this period belongs to pre only because investments, no other investment is there. Okay, so obviously the interest will go to pre period only because this is very much clear. Any person having any doubt, please see the solution. I would like to show the solution also. Here it is with you. Any doubt? You may tell me. 31st May तक का इंटरेस्ट इनकम आपको रिसीव हुआ है बिकॉज आपने तो सेल ही कर दिया तो इंटरेस्ट इनकम तो ऑब्वियसली प्री में ही जाएगी बिकॉज प्री में था वो इंटरेस्ट और डिबेंचर भी ठीक है बाकी सारा मुझे लगता है क्लियर होना चाहिए कोई डाउट है तो बताओ जस्ट टेल मी इफ देयर इज एनी डाउट but sir bad debts recovered is gain so why not it is added along with sales it has been done beta see here it has been added beta see here it is an income so income is added to sales see here it is here it has been added to calculate the correct amount of bad debts actually bad debts recovered are wrongly deducted from bad debts and the net bad debts are given to you in the question that is wrong so actual bad debts are not 1 lakh actual bad debts are 1,50,000 this is a rectification nothing else but the bad debts recovered is a separate amount that is 50,000 rupees that is to be treated separately that has been done here it is to be entered in income okay Sapna is that clear it is before pre-period right exactly beta so having any doubt tell me otherwise come to illustration number 4 beta fast इनका हो गया illustration number 4 पे आ जाओ आप लोगों ने सॉल्व करनी है your duty fast टाइम 5 मिनट्स है illustration number 4 को करने के लिए टाइम नहीं है ज्यादा you have to solve the illustration number 4 within just 5 minutes beta time is reducing do it fast come to illustration number 4 fast do it within 5 minutes like to check your speed. Please repeat interest on investment. बेटा जिनको इन्वेस्टमेंट का इंटरेस्ट समझ नहीं लगा, मैं आपको दोबारा बता रहा हूँ. इन्वेस्टमेंट जो है वो हमने सेल कर दी 31 मई को. कब सेल की? 31 मई को. 31 मई से पहले, 31 मई जो डेट है, जो पीरियड है, वो प्री में आता है या पोस्ट में आता है? वो तो प्री में आता है. तो ऑब्वियसली जो इंटरेस्ट है वो 31 मई से पहले का. तो मतलब इंटरेस्ट किस पीरियड से बिलोंग कर रहा है? प्री पीरियड से. तो इसीलिए इसे प्री में डाल दिया. कोई डाउट? सर इफ date of incorporation is 1st of May, investment is sold on 1st of August. मैं लिख देता हूं यहां पर. if date of incorporation is 1st of May, date of sale of investment is 1st of August, interest received on 1st of August. Obviously interest is received up to 1st of August. If the loss in investment occurred in post, it is transferred to post. Exactly. Can we allocate interest into pre and post? Exactly. In that case, if this is the case, then whatever the amount of interest, like 60,000 is the amount of interest in the given case, it will be allocated in pre and post. Like it will be allocated by way of pre period is maybe 3 months in this case. Whatever is the pre period, whatever is the post period, up to 1st of August. You have to calculate a ratio, and this in this ratio you have to allocate. In the given question, maybe it was 3 months in this, up to July. Yeah, up to July it was April to July, and then there was July, August. Only July is there. One. August is not there. So 3:1 will be the ratio to allocate. It is 45,000 and 15,000. In this way, we will allocate the interest. But loss will go to post only. Okay, my dear. Anish, is that clear? Why we are considering as pre only, as it has been sold on 31st of May. 31st May is the period of pre, na? Because incorporation date of purchase is 1st of April. Incorporation is 1st of July. So it is in between that. 31st of May belongs to pre, na? Okay. Time ratio 5:7. Yeah, fast. कर लो, solve कर लो. No, sir, my doubts in is clear. For illustration number 4, can you please help with the illustration number 6 sale ratio? What your point? Okay. Thank you. So coming to illustration number 4, having any doubt, just tell me. करना जल्दी जल्दी है, 5 मिनट्स में कर दो सॉल्व. और अपने आप को चेक कर लो कि आप कर सकते हो ना 5 मिनट्स में क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व के नहीं कर सकते. स्पीड से करना है, गलत नहीं करना. Illustration number 4. Two minutes left. Sales ratio is already given to you, already calculated by him. So that is very easy. Sale ratio is very easy in this question. He has already done it. It is 1:2. 60,000 because sale is already given to you separately. Pre and post sale is already given to you. So there is no worry in illustration number 4. Time ratio is also very easy in this case. Very good. Interest on PC. That is also very much easy. Check it out whether your solution is tallied with the solution given in the module. If any doubt, just tell me. Your answer should be 4916 and 13,333. Important point is there which you have not considered while solving this question. Please note it down. Important point is this, that interest on payment to vendor is very important, because we have to pay rupees 3 lakh and the amount is paid on 30th of June. This is an important point. Tell me how, whether you are able to calculate interest paid to vendor correctly. Interest paid to vendor you have calculated correctly. Very good. Then debentures are there which are issued on, this point is very important. He says we have issued a debenture, 7% debenture of 1,50,000 to the vendor. So if you have issued debentures, then obviously you have to pay interest on debentures. That is a very important point. So debentures are issued on which date? When that PC is discharged, it is discharged on which date? First of 30th of June. 30th of June PC was discharged. So that means we have to pay debenture interest for how many months? Just tell me, for how many months? Time is over. Here time is over. Debenture interest will be carried for 9 months. So you have to check it out whether debenture interest is paid correctly. 1,50,000 is the face value of debentures into 7% into 9 by 12. That you have to check. Sorry, it is not for 9 months, it is for, because closing date is different. This is 31st of December. This is 1,50,000 into 7% into 6 by 12. So these are issued on 30th of June. So closing date is 31st of December. So interest must be paid for the period. Five to 50. Now check it out how much debenture interest is given in your question. How much interest is paid by him? 5 to 50. Okay. That is to be checked so that it should be entered correctly. Provision for taxes, why taken here? Provision for taxes is a post related amount because the tax will be paid, income tax will be paid in post period only. So provision for taxes will be entered in post as a payment of tax. It is not an expense. It is a it is not a expense of that nature. It is basically allocation or appropriation of profit. But this profit is to be allocated from which period? This is to be allocated from post period because tax is to be paid in post. So due to that reason, it is provided for in post. It will be entered in post. 6 months. Good. Sir, interest is charged for 6 months. Very good. GP गलत निकला है. Okay. Let's check it out. Come to the point. GP calculation is very easy because he says opening stock is given to you, sales are given to you, purchases are given to you, and closing stock is given to you. So you have to add these two. It is very easy. Sales plus closing stock. Sorry, add these three. Sales plus closing stock. All that is to be added and deduct purchases from it. That's it. 2 lakh 5,000 that I would like to say. 120 plus 2 lakh 5,000 minus 1 lakh 40,000. Any other direct expense if there is? Check it out. Yeah, freight and carriage is given to you. That is a direct expense. So freight and carriage is also to be deducted minus 5,000. That is direct expense. So your GP is there. That is 60,000. You must have to check it out if there is any direct expense. No? So freight and carriage is a direct expense. That will be taken in calculation of GP. Is that clear? For why bad debts recovered taken in a pre? Actually, bad debts are occurred in the previous years. So also it is not incurred. This loss is not incurred by the company itself. This loss is incurred by the proprietorship firm or the partnership firm, whatever the existence is there, whatever the identity is there. Due to that reason, this income, this profit will belongs to them only. Also, provision for taxes is very much clear. One thing is there. Provision for taxes is given here that it belongs to company only. It doesn't belongs to the partnership firm that has been specifically mentioned. If it is not mentioned, then taxes are on profit, whether that is capital profit or revenue profit. That is a different thing. In that case, it will be allocated accordingly. Sir, why bad debts recovered? Okay, 9 months taxes क्या question में दिए हैं? Yeah. Sir, why bad debts recovered? Okay, freight, but provision to balance sheet part है ना? Provision is an appropriation which will be allocated, which will be deducted from the profit for calculating net profit. Because let it be very much clear that in case of companies, provision for taxes is their appropriation, is the tax on income earned by them, which is to be charged to P&L account, which is to be charged to P&L appropriation account. वो उनका अपना पार्ट होता है, उसमें करना पड़ेगा माइनस आपको. Why bad debts recovered in taken in pre? It's already clear, na? So I think everything is clear to the students. Chalo. Let's go for the next question number 4. Question number 4. Fast. Practical question. Very important question. Very important and logical question, I would like to say. चलो ये हम क्वेश्चन करेंगे पूरा. We would like to do this question. Just read the question once. Illustration 6 sale ratio, no matters. We will do it in our next lecture. Akansha, I think I must give the opportunity to all the students to solve the questions themselves and then come with the problems. Use of 3 lakh with 6% in illustration number 4. Mariam, use of 3 lakh with 6%. Just to check it out, nothing else is there. I don't remember exactly what is the, because I am at question number 4 now. Let's come to that after this question. You may repeat your query once again when I'll close this question, when I'll solve this question. Okay. Yes. Partnership firm is there. 1st of May. It has been taken over. Convert this firm into a company. And this company has been created, incorporated on 1st of September. That means for May, June, July, August, 4 months. And September se lekar, we'll have to go for 31st of March, September. That means for 7 months. So it is 4:7. Time ratio is okay. 4:7. Good, very good. So this is the period of 11 months in this question. Let it be very much clear. Point to be noted that this question belongs to 11 months, not to 12 months. So while solving the question, you have to keep it into your mind. Company's only borrowing was a loan of rupees 15 lakh to pay the PC due to the firm and for working capital requirement. Loan was taken on 1st of September 2011. So that means for the PC is discharged on which date? Whether it is mentioned somewhere when the PC is discharged. He says that we have taken over the business for how much amount that is not mentioned anywhere. Okay, that is not mentioned anywhere. So company's only borrowing was a loan of rupees 15 lakh at 9% per annum to pay the PC due to the firm that we will discuss later on. Company occupied additional space that we will discuss. Wait. First of all, we have to go for the sales ratio. Yeah, here it is given to you. He says on 1st of September, they have initiated an advertising campaign, which resulted into increase in monthly sale by 40%. So calculate the sale ratio first. Get the sale ratio first. Sapna comes first with sales ratio. Sale has increased by 40% in the post incorporation period. In the pre incorporation period, it is 1. Then after post incorporation period, it is 1.40. That is already made clear. So sales for the first 4 months is very good. Calculate it, do it fast. It is 1 into 4. 4 is to 1.4 into 7. 4 is to 9.8 maybe. In the given question, it is practically difficult to take such a technical ratio. So you're not you should not have to go for more details. You must not have to do like this 1 is to 2.45. It is good in this way also. If I like to say you, then it is good in this form also. It is 4 is to 9.8, or you may take it 400 is to 980. It is good. It will be more better. 400 is to 980 is more better, because in calculation it will be easy. Otherwise, if you will take like this 1 is to 2.45, it is difficult to calculate in this case. So I think it is always good in such a way that you have to go by this way. 1380 is the total. I like to solve it by this way. So this is my suggestion. Remaining is up to your choice. You are interested to do something else, it is up to your choice. Now, company occupied additional space. Allocate the rent first. We have to allocate the rent first. Audit fee already pertains to the company, so it will go to post only. There's no problem. Bad debts recovered amounted to rupees 36 on for a sale made in June 2011, means in the previous period, has been deducted from the bad debts mentioned above. So this is also very well known to us what you have to do. All investments were sold in August. This is also known to you what you have to do. Salary was increased by 3,000. This is also known to you what you have to do. So I think you should have to start with the rent first. Tell me how much rent will be in pre and how much rent will be in post. Send me the rent allocated by you. Very good. Ratio is clear to you? Sale ratio. हाँ हाँ 20:49 is also good thing बेटा. आपने कर लिया, मल्टीप्लाई करके निकाल लिया 20, कुछ भी लिखो, मीन्स थोड़ा राउंड ऑफ सा लिखो तो अच्छा लगता है. तो ज्योति यू आर गुड, विशाखा यू आर गुड, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. 2:49 गलत है विशाखा, इट शुड बी 20:49. ओके. Good. Sale ratio is done. Now allocate rent fast. One lakh 33,000 is the rent. Rent is 28,000 and 1,05,000 allocated by the student. I think you can do this question because this question is comparatively same with the previous questions, but this will give you more and more practice. So you must not have to close your session, बस do it yourself. ठीक है, अपने आप करो, क्वेश्चन को सारे को सॉल्व करो and get the answer. ठीक है, and do it fast. Rent allocation, you have to do it fast. तो रेंट एलोकेट कर लिया है जिन्होंने, ठीक है, सही चल रहा है उनका. देन एलोकेट बैड डेट्स. आफ्टर रेंट एलोकेशन गो फॉर बैड डेट्स एलोकेशन. Okay, Karthik, you should have to check it out that here months are not 8. Here there are 7 months. You must have to check it out that the accounting year has been started in this case from 1st of May, not from the 1st of April. So date of purchase is 1st of May, beta. 1st of May to 1st of September is the date of pre-incorporation period, and 1st of September to 31st of March is the post-incorporation period. This is 4 months, this is 7 months. Total period is 11 months in this question, not the 12 months. Because date of purchase is different. That is not 1st of April. Okay, my dear. Students have allocated manager's salary. Good, very good. Salary has been allocated by the students. Good. Bad debts are also allocated. Sent to me. Bad debts 36,000. Okay. I would like to check it out whether bad debts are correctly calculated by the students or not. Bad debts 33 plus 36, 69,000. Okay. 69,000. Okay, good. Bad debts are correctly allocated by the students. Good. Very good. Good. How 4 months pre-period? Because 1st of May is the date of purchase, beta. Check it out in the question that has been clearly mentioned. See, here it is. In this case, he says business has been carried on. We have purchased this business on 1st of May 2011, not on the 1st of April, as in routine cases. So the accounting year is starting from 1st of May and closing on 31st of March. So it is 11 months, 4 months in pre and 7 months in post. Because 1st of May to 1st of September is the pre period, and then 1st of September to 31st of May, 31st of March is the closing period, is the post period. Okay. Bad debts recovered will be income and will be recorded in pre incorporation. Exactly right, beta. You're right. Exactly right, Jyoti. Exactly right, Akanksha. Harshita, you are also right. Please explain bad debts adjustment. Bad debts 33,000 is the bad debts, that is net bad debts given to us. He tell me that this is not the actual bad debts. Actual bad debts were 33,000 plus 39,000 because there was some bad debts recovered during the year which has been wrongly deducted from the bad debts. We know it very well. Bad debts are to be entered separately. Bad debts account debit to debtors. Bad debts recovered are to be entered separately. Cash account debit to bad debt recovered. There is no provision on adjusting them with each other, but we have wrongly adjusted them. So first of all, pass a rectifying entry. Rectifying entry is bad debts to bad debts recovered. Means bad debts recovered will be shown as an income here. Bad debts recovered 39,000. That will be shown as an income in income side, and it will be added back to bad debts. So that bad debt should convert it into actual amount. So this is 69,000, and this will be a bad debts. Hence, it will be divided in sale ratio as in normal case. I know it very well. Okay, but bad debts recovered belongs to pre-incorporation period always. If you will check it out, obviously it belongs to pre-incorporation period in routine, but it may be in post also. If he says that the bad debts recovered belongs to the bad debts occur in the post-incorporation period, then it will be entered in post. Otherwise, it will go to pre. So it has been specifically mentioned that this recovery is regarding the bad debts which have occurred in the pre-period. So we will treat it accordingly. It will be entered as an income in pre-period. Okay, my dear. ओके सर, थैंक यू। ओके, क्लास कब तक चलेगी? क्लास तो खत्म हो चुकी है, बस ये थोड़ा सा आप लोगों को करवा रहे हैं। आप लोगों ने चैप्टर कंप्लीट करके आने की कोशिश करनी है। अगर एक दो क्वेश्चन, चार क्वेश्चन रह गए तो आप कर लेना। देखो, while when I was studying in CA intern, I'm not talking about even the CA final or CA foundation, then we are studying up to 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night, and then starting our re-studies at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. because CA is not an easy course and we doesn't have a time. At that time also we were busy in audits or in accounting or in other works like teaching. So due to that reason, normally time is not available with me. So I am studying in the odd hours. So this is an opportunity with you. I would like to tell you कि आप जितने भी क्वेश्चन अगर कोई रह गए हैं अनसॉल्व्ड या जितनी भी इलस्ट्रेशन रह गई हैं, मैं तो सजेशन यही दूंगा कि आप अभी उठो नहीं, अभी 1 आवर और लगा लो। अगर आपको ब्रेक चाहिए, वैसे ब्रेक लेनी चाहिए, ब्रेक लो, डिनर करो, डिनर करने के बाद 1 घंटा लगा लो, जस्ट डिवोट 1 more hour। ऑल क्वेश्चन विल बी सोल्व, दिस चैप्टर विल बी कंप्लीटेड, यू नीड नॉट टू वरी। चेक इट आउट। कोई डाउट्स हैं तो मेरे से मॉर्निंग में पूछ लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम्स होंगी तो मॉर्निंग में ले लेंगे। आई विल टेक द डाउट्स ऑफ दिस चैप्टर इन द मॉर्निंग and then we will go for the next chapter. That will be a better option. This is my suggestion, beta. So rent computation. Okay, rent is also very easy in this case. He has already described it that we have occupied an additional space on 1st of September whose rent is 8,000 per month. Okay, so rent is given to me 1,33,000. Okay, my dear. So what I have to do, I know it very well that out of 1,33,000, 8,000 per month rent for 6 months, no, for 7 months, sorry, from 1st of September to 31st of March, 7 months belongs to post. because this is the post period. So it will go to post only. This is 77,000, which is the rent from 1st of May to 31st of March, evenly distributed. बिकॉज ये तो रेंट जो है पूरे टोटल पीरियड का है, क्योंकि ये रेंट तो आप लोगों का रेंट वो है जो आप लोगों ने सारा साल पे करा है, 1 मई से लेकर 31 मार्च तक। ये रेंट आपने स्पेशली कब पे करा? सिर्फ 1 सितंबर से लेकर 31 मार्च तक। ओके, तो ये तो पोस्ट में ही जाएगा, बट ये वाला जो रेंट है ये प्री और पोस्ट दोनों में जाने वाला है। तो टाइम रेशियो में एलोकेट करते हैं, वी आर एलोकेटिंग इट इन टाइम रेशियो 4:7। so this will go to 44th, सॉरी, इट विल बी 11 से डिवाइड करेंगे, 7 थोड़ा 7, हाँ, this will be allocated in 4:7, that is 28th, and 4,000, 16,000, and 28,000, maybe I'm right। 11 से डिवाइड किया, 7,000 आया, 7 4 20, 28 आएगा, और 7 7 14, ठीक। This will be 28,000 and 49,000, okay, this will be the right answer। तो ये पोस्ट में चला गया, दिस विल गो टू पोस्ट, दिस विल गो टू प्री, and in how much will be the total in post? This will go to post, this will go to post, so in post we will enter 49 plus 56, okay, in pre we will enter 28। Audit fees will be recorded in post incorporation period as is company, exactly right, understand sir, thank you explaining interest should be charged for a year, interest should be charged for obviously 11 months if it is, I have not seen, yeah, interest on debenture is there, this interest will be while making payment of purchase consideration, and he has made it very clear that this loan was taken on 1st of September. So if loan has been taken on 1st of September, let it be very much clear, interest will be charged from that date only. So 1st of September onwards, you have to pay the interest. That is for the loan was taken on 1st of September. This is interest on borrowings. So check it out once again. This is 15 lakh into 9% into 7 months, 7 by 12. Because it will be from 1st of September to 31st of March. Check it out. There must not be any rent which is outstanding yet, which is not yet paid. Check it out. So it is 15 lakhs into 0.09 into 7 divided by 12. 78,750. This will go to post, but interest on borrowing is given as 1,25,000. So this is 78,750 is the interest on loan. Okay. Any other loan is there? Interest on borrowing is given 1,25,000. Okay. Maybe there is some error. Just check it out. Okay. This loan has been taken 1st of September. Okay. To 31st of March. Just wait for the interest, because interest calculation I would like to check it once again. Company's only borrowing was a loan of 15 lakh to pay off the PC. Loan was taken on 1st of September 2011. Okay. Good. Basically, this is a very good point. Actually, he has already mentioned you that the interest is 1,25,000 in this case. But actual interest should be 15 lakh. Let it be very much clear. It is 15 lakh into 9% into 7 by 12. So this is 78,750. Okay. So why he has given you 1,25,000? Actually, he has made the payment of PC. He has made the payment of purchase consideration by taking this loan. And for this loan, he have to pay interest of 78,750. So balance interest belongs to interest on PC, purchase consideration. He has not mentioned it, but this is a hidden adjustment which is given here. Maybe you have remember that you remember the hidden adjustment which has been discussed with you at the time of plus one final account with adjustment chapter by your teachers. This is like a hidden adjustment because he has not made it clear that 1,25,000 belongs to whom. But this is interest on borrowing. This is very much clear to us. Out of this, this is the interest on debentures, which belongs to company. So this will go to PC. This will go to post incorporation. But the balance amount of rupees, you may get 46,250. This will be the interest on PC, purchase consideration, interest to vendor, we can say. And obviously, vendor is discharged or vendor is paid off by taking this loan on 1st of September. This means for vendor payment is made on 1st of September, and before 1st of September, the period belongs to pre. So hence payment will be assumed as made in pre. So this will be allocated accordingly. I think this is clear. No matters, we will explain it tomorrow also once again if there is any doubt. Just I would like to close the session because time has already increased by 15 minutes. So wait for the doubts. If there is any, we will discuss it tomorrow. Ashokji, could we close the session? Session closed.